You need speed again?
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah.
Trash. Go. It's good enough. Go ahead, bro.
Welcome to the NEO podcast. It's your boy Young Truth.
Let's do it one more time, man.
Yo. Man, bloopers. We keeping that too. Keeping it.
Speed.
Welcome to the NEO podcast. It's your boy Young Truth.
What up, what up? It's your boy Brandon.
It's your boy Mike Free.
Free.
Yep.
Yo, first of all, go follow us on all social media platforms, NEO Podcast. You can hit us on the Gmail, NEO Podcast at Gmail. Email us with your questions and answers, and we would do all type of stuff. We'll be reading them. And then, just rock with us.
Shout out to all the subscribers.
Nice.
We appreciate y'all. Keep on sharing that. Get our subscribers up. We appreciate y'all.
Yep. It's a team effort, y'all. Let's grow together.
There it is. There it is.
What up, What up, Maurice?
Yo, I'm good, man. What's up, fellas? Y'all all right?
Yeah.
Great, man.
Real good.
How was y'all week? How's everybody's quarantine?
Yo,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. My week was really good. I'm out here doing all right.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. Free, what about you, man?
Hey, everything good out here, man. Getting like triple income coming in, man. Door dashing. My freaking school stuff, all that's good. About to be out next week. Summertime. So you know what that means.
I don't, because it's quarantine. So
yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're gonna be doing different than you're doing now.
I don't need. I just want to say that it just sounded good. It sounded good.
Funny. Yo, we're gonna get outside one day.
Yo, man. I'm just waiting for all my masks to come in the mail, man. I got some official tissue joints. Once I'm getting the mail, and I'm suited up, I'm out here, man.
He said,
out there doing?
Huh?
What you gonna be doing out there?
We'll be doing a lot of things.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Stay low, man. Stay low, man.
Yo, stop making me out to be a thug, man. Yeah, niggas stay thinking I'm about to be out here robbing banks or some dumb shit. Like, nah, my life is good. I live good. I got paintings coming in the mail and shit. Like, you know.
Oh shit. Okay.
I drink Starbucks every morning, man.
Basquiat's, Picasso's.
I got a painting coming
Warhols.
Respect my changing.
Word.
Yeah.
You changed?
Huh? I got something out too. You said what?
It's some floss, nigga.
Nigga, that's upstairs and I'm in the middle of getting a bag.
Yo, I said you changed.
You still go get it. You in the house.
So.
That's all good.
Yo, Mo used to kill me when I used to be like, yo, I think people could change.
Ooh.
What he talking about now?
Yeah, I think people could change. So I guess I recant whatever statement I have. I think people could change. I don't think certain things change with certain people though. You know what I'm saying? I think some shit you just can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? And people change from that. But they change for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have made mistakes with me that I forgive them for, but I ain't never gonna fuck with them again. And hopefully the fact that I never fuck with them again and they see their faults, they become a different person for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but when it comes to me, it'd be like, and vice versa. I've done shit to people that I fucked their relationships that I wish I can get back. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just pick up the phone and just mend the relationship, but it's like, nah, I can't because I fucked up and I did some wild shit. So it's like now I gotta it kind of prepares me and makes me step my game up for, you know what I'm saying, the next go round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But but it's still at the end of the day, son. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's still fuck niggas, man. Like I still fuck niggas. Like don't buy. What are you doing? Buy upstairs. My bad, podcast. We gotta cut that. That's not professional. I don't like that. But
we're in the house. We're not in the studio, man. We're in the house.
So what?
Real life situations.
So what? Anyway, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still fuck niggas. Like I still don't want to be friends. Still don't want new niggas. It's still fuck niggas, man. Like I don't. I'm not a fan of trusting niggas, man. For what? I just don't feel like it serves a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't serve no purpose. It don't make me no difference for me to have my crib packed with a bunch of niggas. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know, like all my friends I got on the team. Huh?
I don't think I ever was saying that, but I'm.
I mean, but nah, there was a point in time where we was deep as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? But the difference is, we all grown now. And hello?
What the hell is that?
The fuck was that?
What was that? Brandon know what the hell it is. He trying to play it off.
Yo, Brandon did some other shit.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Brand.
Hey, Ma.
Oh.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
What's going on? And I know
What's
I got
up, Ma?
Who's that, Mo?
Yeah, what's up, Ma?
I'm going to get you, Mo.
Uh-oh.
Why you? Oh my God, Ma! I'm always in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to get Mo, man. I'm telling you. Mo ain't got no business cussing every second.
Yo.
And I'm talking about that last cast or whatever y'all doing.
Podcast, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That last one, I was looking at it on that Facebook. I said, I'm going to get Mo. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yo, Ma. Yo, listen. My bad.
No, Mo. Don't tell me to listen.
I
And
got you.
another thing, Mo. And another thing, you know I'm going to get the neck, right?
Uh-oh. It's over.
Ma, we on air. Can we talk personally?
Oh, you on air?
Yeah, Ma.
We on the air. We on the podcast right now. You on the whole next episode right now.
Right now.
Oh, well, you know, that's my bad, Mo. That's me and your thing, you know?
It's all good, Ma. If anybody gonna publicly get at me, you always welcome. That's always you.
I'm telling you, and I wanted to tell you one thing. I want to tell all y'all, I'm proud of all you guys.
Oh,
But,
wow.
Mo, you know you my teddy bear. You know it.
Yeah, he is a big old teddy bear. I tell him that all the time.
Well, let me get off of this thing. Y'all have a good night.
Love you, Mama.
All right, Ma. I
Love
you.
you.
Too.
All right, love you
Bye,
too.
Mike.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
Oh, he's straight up. Jeez.
Jesus, what was that? That was a straight setup.
Yo, this
man.
nigga Brandon
What
set niggas
set up.
up, man.
Woo.
Yo.
Yo, you said, what the F was that? Right when she was.
Yo, me and Mo heard the sound. We was like, what is that? And then you just looking down, smiling like, nah, something going on.
Always smile, my G.
Not like that. You was smiling.
Hey, yo, that was messed up, man. That was messed up, man. This nigga called mommy right in the middle of the podcast.
I didn't call nobody.
So she called you?
Call me. I just picked it up and it's connected to Bluetooth.
Wow.
Oh, man, yeah.
Anyway.
About to be mad subconscious now, like.
Now that we got that out the way.
Yo.
What we got, fellas? What we got today, man?
Hey, yo, man, I had a little something a little deep today. I wanted to talk about, and it was just it was a simple 5 o'clock in the morning conversation. And I just wanted to know your opinion, like, you know, with this Corona shit going on and them opening up different stores and different shit like that. What do y'all think can happen if you know they start opening up the churches and you know niggas, you know a lot of people live by faith. Why? For what? Go.
Real life situations, baby. Pissed, bro. Yo, I'm all pissed. That face.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
So yeah,
What
I'm saying was, you know, how do you think what would happen? What do you think would happen to religion, the art of religion, if you know they open up the churches and you know people that actually live by that faith, like you know I don't need to. I'm going to church. You feel what I'm saying? Like God got me, and then they have an outbreak of just corona up in mad different churches. How do you feel like that affect religion? Because you know that would force them to shut down churches. You feel what I'm saying? Which I personally think they're looking for a reason to do that anyway. But you know what I'm saying? How do you think that would affect religion? Like, how do you think that would? You know what I mean? This church is a major part of niggas' sanity. Think of all, especially within our community. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody we know, nigga. They once it get real, they go to church. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to church, they go to God, and it's like
I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, I know it is going to affect I don't know if it's going to affect the religion, but the community, I think it'll affect.
But how wouldn't it affect the religion? How wouldn't it affect religion within the tub?
The religion too strong.
Yeah, I think churches are too strong.
Nah, Christians are the second most popular daggone religion.
And black people are the number one consumers on earth. What does that matter?
What you mean?
Huh?
I'm saying that I believe. Are you gonna let me have my opinion, or are you gonna combat me? I believe.
I'm gonna combat you because we on a podcast to combat each other.
Yeah, but let me get my opinion off.
All right, get your opinion.
I believe that it is not gonna affect the religion as I feel like you're saying. Like I don't think it's gonna make a dent in the religion. I think it might make a dent in whatever community it is, but the religion is always that church is gonna be there when the coronavirus clear up. You know, it's always gonna be there. I'm just been.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people get a lot of different things from church. A lot of people get a lot of their direction. You know, people live their lives Monday through Saturday. You know, just basically, you know, living their lives, and they kind of need that refill Sunday to go about things in a certain manner. And the church has, I don't want to offend nobody, but the church has a certain type of trance that it can put you in. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a good or a bad, you feel what I'm saying? But when you take that out, you know what I'm saying? It kind of takes away that pressure to keep fighting, per se. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know for myself, you know, I'll.
Then you gotta think about what kind of Christian you talking about.
I'm talking the majority, like the vast majority. The vast majority ain't really Christians. I mean, they Christians, but the vast majority of people who are religious people are not spiritual people. They're religious people. You feel what I'm saying? And at this point in time, religion is supposed to be based off of spirituality. So the only people that would survive without the church is the people who are spiritual. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. There's the majority of people that go to church. I mean, we've all seen our aunties, our mothers, whatever, grandparents. Hold on, let me say this. We've seen them go to church just to fall asleep and hit the doze off. You know what I'm saying? And discipline the kids and talk about folks and you know all of the maturity and the bullshit that goes to my bad, Ma. The majority of the bull crap that goes on in the church. You know what I mean? The average person who's there for
that ain't even the majority though.
That's the majority, bro.
Falling asleep in service?
No, that's the majority of people that's at majority. I know the majority of people that are at the church are there for traditional purposes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. These are the same people. Put it to you like this: when you've been doing everything right, and all of a sudden the boss come to you and say, "Yo, you fired. You don't know how to. You want to pay your rent?" The ones that stand tall and say, "Yo, I'm gonna crack open my Bible, and I'm not gonna stress, and everything's gonna be all right. I declare it." Yeah, that's a minority of the people inside the church. The majority of church is in frantic. It's what am I gonna do? Woo, woo. The niggas, nigga, all the niggas who changed their life, I'm thinking about calling up. You know what I'm saying? All the chicks that changed their life, I'm thinking about calling up. You know what I'm saying? Like God becomes a second factor because a lot of niggas ain't living this shit through spirituality. They're living it through religious traditions. You feel what I'm saying?
If that's true, then it's gonna be up in arms.
I mean, we all can only speak from our own experiences, and my experiences throughout dealing with church is there's a lot more bullshit when it comes to church than the purpose of church. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta walk into the church and fight more than what you had on the outside of church doors. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta come in certain churches with a whole body shield on, with a whole spiritual body shield from the pulpit down. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just don't know. And it's something that is so non-authentic anymore that it can be duplicated and manipulated. And that's what it has become. We don't know what's real and what's not. People don't know what's real and what's not. So people don't have a core. And some people, gospel music, seeing people preach, being in the realm of a church is their core. And if you take that away from them, niggas can't take that without that body armor that comes from the refill of church. So therefore, I say that to say I'm thinking of a domino effect. I'm not looking at the people for real. I'm looking at the strength of the people. I'm looking at the strength of the people. The point is, everybody on the screen right now believe in God and still have a relationship with God to this day because we were taking the church. You feel what I'm saying? If you taking the fact that our mothers didn't take us to church, our godmothers didn't take us to church, people in our life didn't take us to church, would we feel the way that we feel about God? Would we have, because we don't remember half the shit we was taught about God. Only thing we believe is that core relationship. As at anything goes wrong, I got somebody to rely on. I got somebody to confide in, and I got somebody to believe in that will bless me. That's what we know. You understand what I'm saying? And that only comes from church. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens when you take that away? Do you think people are strong enough do you think it's going to be a majority of people that go to church that's going to start doing church with their family and with their kids inside their home? Is it going to have that same feel? Is it going to give that same thing? You feel what I'm saying? And let's be frank. If we looking at religious beliefs, Christian beliefs, we in the last days anyway. So is this the time that the religious bullcrap destroys itself and we get down to the nitty gritty, like the white people say, the meat and potatoes? Or they're going to keep going with the bullshit. Because right now, let's keep it a bean. This shit's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Half the shit we see on TV is bullshit. I seen some goofy nigga talking about some, and this nigga following is millions, Brandon. And like, millions. This nigga, I declare the coronavirus is done. I'd shoot. Sit your stupid ass down. And these dumb ass people believe in him.
What's his name?
I don't know. Some old He looked like an old cult leader. He looked like that nigga.
Plastic surgery on his face.
Oh man.
That nigga looked like he did. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. But
yeah.
yo, man, I just think this is real time.
All right, real quick. All right, so tell me like phases what you think would happen, so I can understand what you're saying. Because
I think.
All right, so they say all right, church could open back up.
Okay, church could open back up. Bet. So with church opening back up, everybody goes to church. Outbreaks happen everywhere, right? They shut down church. Let's just say indefinitely right now. And I'm not looking at it from a goofy nigga standpoint. I'm looking at it from somebody who got some fucking sense to know that you're not gonna get rid of this shit within the next year, my nigga. That's not gonna happen. It's realistically not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, they're gonna shut this shit down indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? So they know where I'm saying. I think a lot of traditional religious stuff that has built up over the years is going to start to decrease because different traditional shit is not happening no more. You know what I'm saying? People who ain't, even so people who, there's older people who are living right now just to go to church Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Wow. There's older people right now that the thing that keeps them going is going to church Sunday.
Well, I watch church on my TV.
Yeah, I feel you.
You don't think people going to pivot towards that? You don't think people already pivoted towards that?
Yo, let me ask you a question. Whether it comes to sports, whether it comes to reading, whether it comes to anything, unless you're doing it, unless you're involved with physically being there, it gets old. You feel what I'm saying? It gets old. Niggas, a lot of people don't have that will and that strength to be disciplined. That's the purpose of the church for a lot of people, to get their discipline. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who can't discipline themselves. You know what I'm saying?
So what if the church is closed for a year? You don't think people gonna go back into church?
I think people. Okay, so if a church opened and 1,000 people go, and they closed the church down again. I mean, closed the church down because of an outbreak of the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. It's only going to be like 200 people that's going to show back up.
Until, like, what if 200 people are healthy? The next week is what, 210? The next week is what, 220? The church is going to build. This is why I feel like the church ain't going nowhere.
I believe everything that happens is a plan. I believe whether we talking about biblically or we talking about the man, everything is a plan, my nigga. And religion and all of that is at the bottom of the list. Yeah, niggas, and money and paper money and in God we trust, I believe is gone, my nigga. I believe we're in the beginning of New World Order. And our money's about to change, our values about to change, everything's about to change.
Money already low key changed though.
Yeah.
It's already.
You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it like that, religion,
but again, it might be a good thing. It might, because you remember.
Yo, me personally, I've been wanting to get religion to freak up out of here for a long time. I don't believe in religion. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in spirituality. However them intertwined, rock with it. But this whole contradictory bullshit, I ain't with it. like that. Nah, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff that don't make sense.
So I'm saying if it leaves, say it do go, and you remember we had a conversation a while ago, and I said, God gonna find you, basically.
And now, hold on, that's another thing. I want to say this. I don't believe this has anything to do with God at all. I believe this is just exposing what God already.
That's what I'm saying. If that did happen, that'll end up being a good thing, because you.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally got no choice but to have your connection.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. When you bring up religion, it's for show. I'm fat. I'm black. I'm not part of no fat gang. I'm not part of no black gang. Technically. and
technically.
I'm not part of no religion gang neither. My spiritual warfare got something to do with me and my God. I'm the only person who got an answer for me. And T.I. said something that made a lot of sense. That nigga said, never take advice from somebody who's not affected by the outcome of it.
The outcome. Never. What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
Meaning, if it don't affect you, your word is not your bond. When it comes to my life, you feel what I'm saying? If you can't give me certain advice. You can't tell me what's going to put me in hell and how to avoid hell.
Is that what we all talking about? We talking about religion? That's what we're talking about?
Well, I mean,
I feel like tons of people could give you advice. Good advice. That's going to affect your life person. I mean,
but I'm bringing that towards spirituality and what we're talking about.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm bringing that to spirituality. And that's something that we could talk all day long. We could influence each other. We could this, that, and the third. But for you to tell me this, that, and the third, and us to have a judge war, it don't make no sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like when that happens. I tell you that.
So at the end of the day, it's like, even when we talk, when we have our spiritual talks, we don't talk and condemn each other. We don't talk and tell each other, you wrong for this, you wrong for that, you this, that, and the third. We just express our thought process or how we feel.
Yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying?
That's because we both are connected. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, because it ain't. I can do that. But I can do that same thing with a Muslim nigga. I haven't done it with a Jew. I have done it with a Jew. It depends on if they're religious or if they got that connection. That's the
point. So that's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm saying. Me personally, I'm okay with getting religion the F up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. No offense to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying getting church up out of here. I think church is an amazing place. I think it's dope. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the church within itself. I'm talking about the nonsense that goes on in the church, and that exceeds, that still go on. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, prime example. Does I ain't gonna use that analogy, but.
Chill, man. Where you going with that one?
But yeah, man, I don't know. It is what it is.
But hey, speaking of religion and Jesus and all that, Jesus, Kanye West, worth how much? Something billion?
They said he worth that?
Yes. Well, his
no, Yeezy is worth 3-point-something billion. He worth 1.3, I think, billion.
This company been making billions of dollars for years now.
Yeah, his company has, but he's worth $1 billion now. But he been a billionaire.
I mean, he touched $1 billion 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They just kept it low.
Yeah.
There's no other way to do that.
He done moved down to, was it Wyoming?
Well, yeah, that's some.
Bought acres and acres and acres of land, mountain in his backyard. Before they said he was a billionaire? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
But he said that they undervalued him still. That's what Kanye said.
I mean,
That's Kanye to go.
He always feels undermined if it don't go pretty much the way that he sees it in his mind.
Yeah.
That's just how he feels.
Yeah. Kanye.
And that's why he did what he did with Yeezys. Oh, Nike, y'all want to play games? Okay. All right, Adidas, what's up? Shake my hand. And now, it's looking real crazy.
That's how you know. That's how you know where the value was.
Exactly.
Nike probably thought, like, yo, nigga, I'm Nike.
Yeah, I'm Nike. We don't need you. Oh, okay. Adidas like, you know what?
No, don't you think a lot of them dudes that was trying to shut him down feel stupid right now?
That goes back to his first album, College Dropout. Last song when he breaks down from where he started to when he got signed to Rockefeller. Mad people was like, nah, we don't want you, da 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 da. Some people mess with him though. Some people did, but it was like the head of the business was like, nah.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course a lot of people feel stupid. I don't see nothing that he came up with that has gone wrong.
You don't
see nothing that Kanye
I know.
that goes wrong, that has gone wrong.
Has gone wrong as far as business. I ain't talking about his personal life.
No. I get it. Craziness. I get it, but I mean,
what went wrong in his personal life?
I don't know nothing that went wrong. Period, besides his mom. But was that? At the expense of what though? You know what I'm saying? Like what has
at the expense of what?
What Kanye is Kanye. He been this way.
What has he been though? Because at this point in time, throughout this, I rock with Kanye. Y'all know, I'm just plotting right now. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's been said for a lot of years, the last few years, that Kanye West just uses it. He's really not genuine within the shit he be talking about. He just uses it to sell whatever the fuck he's doing. Every time he has a point of view or a political point of view or this, that, and the third, there's something that he's doing that's dropping.
So what?
I mean, I'm not trying to big up nobody who manipulated me.
What do you mean manipulated? Nigga, that nigga market his stuff. He got influence. It's the same thing. It's like with anything.
I get it.
The same thing.
We've been manipulated all our lives, to be honest. If you want to.
So they was getting on him because he was selling merch for his Jesus is King album. Like he wasn't supposed to sell merch for his album. Oh, you can't sell stuff with Jesus' name on it, or you can't sell stuff, blah, 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 blah. So what?
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Like one, he's selling.
No. You can't. I feel you. Cool. But you expected so much more. You expected so much more for the white people, for black people. You expected so much more. You went on national television and said President Bush does not care for black people. You stand up to everything. You do this, that, and the third. But my nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like if it's for the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why gotta have monetary value? Why does everything you touch have to have monetary value? If it's for the people. You get mad at the white people for doing it. You say they don't give a fuck about us because they go for their own benefit over to what they're saying.
What you mean? All right. What are you talking about? What having monetary value?
What I'm saying is, if you're a billionaire, right? And you're an activist, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The same way you look at the pandemic, the same way the government looks at the pandemic and say, yo, these people need help. We need stimulus packages. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you got $20 billion, $10 billion a year, and now you're legally a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So that means you've been a billionaire beforehand.
You love saying that part. Go ahead.
You can't add up to what you're talking about now. You can't say, yo, I want to change the world and I want to bring people to God and this, that, and the third, but I want to do it without it in the name of a check and do it in the name of God. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and do it for the people. I'm sure when you said President Bush didn't give a fuck about black people, you wasn't talking about the Kanye Wests of the world. You wasn't talking about the Jay-Z's of the world. You was talking about the niggas who not paying $70, $80 for some fucking church socks. At what point in time do you stand on what the fuck you've been talking about? At what point in time do you do that? Jeff Bezos said, yo, I'm not this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's not no activist, this, that, and third, but he gave a fuck enough about his people. And there's a lot of thousands of people that work for him and gave everybody a bag. And gave them ways to start making money. And then open it up for them to start waiting for their family to make money. You understand what I'm saying? But you hold people that don't have nothing to fucking do with the Tyrones and the Maurices of the world. You feel what I'm saying? You hold them niggas accountable, but don't hold yourself at the same accountability. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then you say, yo, President Bush don't give a fuck about black people. President Bush will never be as big as Kanye West. President Bush will never have as much power as Kanye West. Never have as much money as Kanye West. So what the fuck would you expect the President Bush to do that Kanye West should be doing? Or give me something at least equally equate to say, yo, that nigga, man, I don't expect that nigga to just be giving away shit. But I guess what? I tell you what, yo, we're gonna do this religious stuff, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna have high security, man. But I'm gonna just call in a bunch of favors, and I'm gonna call some of my peoples and I'm gonna just do all this stuff for the people, to bring people to God, to bring people to Jesus. Because the people that's coming to Jesus, that should be coming to Jesus, shouldn't have to pay $15,000 to come to church.
Yeah, that junk was free for like 2
I don't care. It still should be free.
Huh?
It still should be free.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a fact anyway, but
what I'm saying is,
I don't know. I know for a fact Kanye West didn't have as much power as George Bush when he said that. I know that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is Kanye West has enough power as George Bush now.
Yeah.
So what did you expect President Bush to do? Because Kanye West, when you talk about people who are billionaires, you talk about people who are smart, this and third, I don't put them on the same wavelength of a basic dumbass nigga who actually think that the president got some fucking power. You feel what I'm saying? The president really don't have no power. The President Trump got power because of his business venture. The Bush organization had power because of their business venture. Being a president, you don't really got no fucking power.
Yeah,
Jay-Z got way more power than Obama did.
Yeah, but I'm saying at that time had way more power than Kanye. That's what I'm saying. And so now, even now, I feel like I don't know what Kanye is doing. And I hate jumping to conclusions when there's nothing. It's nothing written down. There's no facts of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's not doing anything if I don't know for sure.
Yo, what I'm saying is, I'm potty. You know what I'm saying? So it's my job to be combative and talk to shit. But at the same token, the fact that I have an argument raises an eyebrow. It's like, nigga, I got an argument. It's like, you expect?
His wife getting people out of jail.
Huh?
His wife getting mad people out of jail.
Yeah, she definitely.
I think that's part of that's part of the West legacy.
The Westesses.
You know. Nobody ain't.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though?
Why are you saying that?
She's still Kim Kardashian.
I mean, it happened. So
She's not Kim West.
Her last name West, bro.
Yep. She's known as Kim Kardashian has way more leverage.
She ain't even a billionaire on paper.
her little sister is a billionaire.
Her little sister is.
Yeah. On paper.
Yo, if you using her power, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, yo, I don't take that away from it. Okay, I tell you what. Don't get me wrong. Wait.
If Andrea was doing that, my wife doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever.
But you wouldn't get the credit. Yo, listen.
Yeah, my wife doing that, bro.
There you go.
Cool. What I'm saying is, and don't get me wrong, once again, this is for the sake of the podcast. This is the sake of the content of the dialogue of the podcast. But
What?
because Kanye West brought Larry Hoover's attorney to the front office, the Oval Office.
Okay.
Amazing to me. That was dope. And spoke in favor of Larry Hoover. Salute. And what else?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. What else? That she's doing that we just don't know about.
He talking about Kanye, I think. I don't know.
Hey, yo, we talking about Kanye, but that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, there's certain niggas like, okay.
You want niggas to just say, yo, I did this, nigga. Look at what I'm doing. Blah, 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 blah. Even as a billionaire, he's quiet. You feel what I'm saying?
I want somebody to take their power and set an example of what the fuck they expect from somebody else.
I think that nigga do that, though.
He has been doing
For Kanye.
Crazy.
For Kanye.
Nah, he literally be low key sacrificing himself, man, for freedom. It seems like sometimes. This nigga go up there and say he always say the unpopular but true opinion in front of everybody.
To get to my bag. That's how Trump became president. And it works. That's why Joe Budden has the #1 podcast in the world. That's why we on our way up. Because that's what people like. People like the nigga with the unbiased opinion, the one that got the balls. That's the nigga who sets the trend. That's the nigga who makes shit cool.
That's not a trend to Kanye, though. He been doing that since he been in forever.
You can't say it's not a trend for him when the trend is every time he does it, he drops a project.
Nah, that's not.
Drop a line. He drops this. He drops that. Yo, Kanye West never came out public with a I'm going hard on this value like T.I., like Ice Cube, like
to do that.
Huh?
That's for T.I., that's for Ice Cube in there. Everybody don't gotta be an activist, bro.
Everybody don't gotta go on national TV and act like they're activists.
This nigga just talked. That's what I'm saying. The difference. The difference between T.I. and Kanye West is that Kanye just talks, and it don't matter if a camera is on. T.I. calculated. He want to get this point off.
Kanye don't talk unless the camera's on.
What are you talking? Yo, he just started being, and I think this is his wife. He just started being like inclusive, and then coming out when it's time to promote something. Before all this, he was beating up niggas. he was beating up the camera people that was in front of his house. He was running into a pole because he was out there wilding. He was getting caught being drunk places and stuff like that. All that stuff was before.
This is on TMZ. I'm talking about stuff that he's taking a stand for, stuff that self-values that he has portrayed to us. Like TMZ getting drunk is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's the self-values and the self-principles that you place to us.
He stopped putting this. He stopped being out and exposed. That's what I'm saying. When he was coming up,
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the time
when he didn't have the power to say, "Nah, I don't want to do that. Nah, I don't want to do that." That's when he was on MTV because they had put him on MTV. That's when he was on this because they put him on that. And then we started hearing stuff from him because he's being himself, but they put him in these places. When he got the power to say, nah, I don't want to be in no MTV. I don't want to be in no BET. I ain't doing nothing unless it's something I'm building. When he had got that power, that's when it started looking like how I think you looking at it.
Yeah, I think he took the music and I think he took the blueprint, Dame Dash to another level. And it worked for him. It worked for him because he was able to play both sides. It worked for him. Great. Salute. Work. But I feel niggas like Dame Dash who say, yo, I just want niggas to win. And I want to win in the process. So everything I touch, I put niggas in position of power. And I make it known. I make it known the statue of what we should be doing with our power as a person. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, prime example, we have niggas like Kanye West, who is a big influence. There's going to be a lot of niggas that come under Kanye West. Kanye West ain't the only nigga with money. You feel what I'm saying? He might be one of the few with billions, but he's not the only one with millions. 100,000 with per niggas who aspire to have millions. You feel what I'm saying? Why is he not setting the example of, yo, this is what you should do to get back to yours? This is what you should do to say, yo, this is how you get your people in order. This is how you, this, that, and the third. We setting up this. Why you have the power. You wanted the power to break free from the white people. And you wanted black people on your side to go against the white people. Now set up against white people instead of sitting down with white people. You haven't done that. You haven't set up nothing but black entrepreneurs under you. You haven't set up nothing but black businesses under you. You haven't came out and said, yo, I'm going to invest into this brand and make it into a franchise and do this. You haven't done that. You ventured off and created your own things, but it's been for you. And that's cool, but don't be a for the people nigga.
But what does that show you though?
Huh?
What does him setting up his own thing? It's a lesson in him beating to his own drum and becoming the Yeezy, the Kanye that we.
That makes it good for Yeezy. That doesn't make it good for us as a people.
Yes, it do.
How? When the only way, listen, prime example.
It's low key telling you to be your individual, be yourself. Don't listen. He always said, don't listen to nobody if they want you to think a certain way.
Now, but you play. You're in a. We talking war stance right now. We're talking war. We're talking white versus black. We're talking white way of living in equity versus black way of living in equity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're talking. So at the end of the day, if that's been your thing, yo, they're trying to control us. They're this, that, and third. We need to do this, that's this, that, and third. We need to do this, that, and third. We need to da-da-da-da. We need to da-da-da-da. Why are you not doing that, my nigga? Why are you not setting this up? There's people out here. Why do I see conversations with you with different white people? Like Trump. And then say, nah, I ain't fucking with Trump no more. And then not go from that to go talking to niggas like Killer Mike. Niggas like different real black activists out here. Do you know what a nigga like Killer Mike could do? And Big Boy? And these niggas, if they sat down with Kanye?
You said stop talking to Trump and talk to Killer Mike. And
No. What I'm saying is, when you say it's no point on talking to Trump, they fucked me over. You feel what I'm saying? Then now I think you should go back to your own. I think the same political and ties that you had and the hood nigga and the for the people nigga that brought Larry Hoover's lawyer to Trump is the same nigga that should go down to the niggas who saying, yo, these niggas setting up whole farms for only blacks in Georgia. These niggas are setting up living 50 years from now. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga Big Boy is known that every time you come shoot a movie in Georgia, the trailers that the trailers that you rent to do the movies out of, he owns all the trailers. You know what I'm saying? The small different investments that these niggas could share to niggas like us. The niggas that say, yo, you don't gotta just say, yo, you know you can make $5, $6, $10 million, maybe $50 million a year, just owning fucking trailers for niggas to use. We're not getting that information. So what the fuck are you doing for us? What you going to talk to Trump for? If you're not willing to talk to the niggas out here that's already putting in the footwork.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm at a different mental space, I guess. What you think, Mike?
Look, man, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We only know what they want to. We don't know.
Why don't you want me to know that you holding us down?
That's the point. That's the point.
You wanted us to know you was talking to the white. You wanted us to talk. You literally put on a hat to go against your people. And didn't even care enough about your people to say, yo, you know what? I got a plan, y'all. Just feel me. I'm doing this for a reason.
The people reacted. You know how the people reacted, nigga.
You know how.
And you know why he put it on for them to react.
And even when he explained why he put it on, niggas don't care.
Niggas don't want to hear that.
You know why? Because niggas ain't stupid. Niggas know, bro, that's not that. You knew what the fuck you was doing before you put it on. You knew what you was doing.
He told you what he was doing.
After you put it on.
Yeah, how you gonna say before you put it on? How you gonna say it before you put it on?
Yo.
I'm about to put on this hat because
I don't give a fuck who you are. Y'all my brothers. Once again, y'all my brothers, and I love y'all to death. But I'm never gonna be like, yo, fuck you, Brandon. Fuck you, Mike. And then whisper, I got you. I'm not gonna do that.
Who said that?
That's what he did. That's what he did.
Look at what happened.
That's what he did by putting on that hat.
That's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
That is.
How?
Because that's not what he did. If y'all felt people, and I know people felt like that, but that's not what it was. It just wasn't what it was, yo. That's just a reaction. That's just a reaction what people wanted to make it like.
Hey, yo, it's the same thing when a black man puts on a Confederate shirt. Nigga. Well,
he had a Confederate shirt on his coats. You remember his merch that he had? He had the Confederate flag on there, and he always say, yo, y'all not going to tell me what not to do. Y'all not going to tell me what not to do. I think the lesson in that is important.
Cool. So okay, cool. So since you have the thought process of, yo, y'all niggas not gonna control me, y'all not gonna tell me what to do, y'all niggas.
That's the thought.
And I'm gonna do what's best, and I'm gonna do what's best for me and my people, right? Because that's what it's been, me and my people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why are you not showing us as an example? Why are you not saying, yo, nigga, I'm gonna wear this hat because this represents entrepreneurship. This represents me being black. This represents me saying, yo, you can buy this, that, and the third. I wear this hat to represent black people, to represent every time I take a picture in this hat, I give a reminder that, yo, when you see this hat, it's a remembrance that we control the market of this earth. We control everything that goes on. We just stand, where the fuck is that?
You want this nigga to be Martin Luther King, yo.
I want this nigga to set up what he set up to look like. He set up himself to be Martin and Malcolm. He did that. He stood on the front lines. He did it. Now you got the power. No, hold on. No. the before he was fighting for the seat, before he was fighting for the chair, for change, it was for the people. For the people. Now that he in the chair, I got a plan. I got a plan. That nigga don't gotta kiss nobody's ass now. Everybody that he spoke against are now footstones to him now. This nigga has conquered the barriers.
This nigga just loud, yo.
This nigga has conquered the barriers. Music, he conquered it. Passion, conquered it. Religion, conquered it. like, and now, at some point in time, I expect you to show different from what you said. The same accountability that you held other people to. I just want to see would you do something different, because it don't look like you're doing nothing different than what they was doing. That's what I'm saying. Because now you in the chair. You in the chair. And she was telling us we need to fight against now.
Yo, what chair are you talking about, man?
The chair that he was fighting for. The chair that when the niggas that when he said when he was on the side of the fucking wall and with the hologram talking about some, they trying to control us and this, that, and the third.
Mental. And I feel like he's still a mental war. Right?
And he's the one, and that's what I'm telling you. And that's why I feel like this nigga creating a cult. Because he's the one trying to create the mental. He's trying
to get niggas to break away from the
have everybody do it. Have everybody align with him. Not align with what you want to do.
Why are you saying that? Where do you get that impression?
Stop shopping with Louis. Stop buying them niggas shoes. Stop this, that, and the third. Buy Yeezys. Yeezys are for the people. Yeezys are for us. They're designed by us. They're for us. Rock with Yeezys, my nigga. Yeezys is it. Tell Ralph Lauren that I'm just as important to him. Hey, everybody listening in the Louis Vuitton store right now. Everybody leave. These niggas don't support Yeezy. Tell these niggas, everybody walk out the Louis Vuitton store right now. This is what you was talking to our people, bro.
That's power. Ooh.
Now bring it back. Now bring some of that. Now use some of that power for us. Now use some of that power.
The blueprint is set out, man.
Oh, they don't know how to fucking become Yeezy. Nigga, I tell you what, you know how many niggas done got shot and killed by niggas trying to be Yeezy? We don't know how Kanye West became Kanye West. We don't know how the fuck this nigga we don't even know how this nigga got to stand next to Jay-Z. Niggas that Jay-Z grew up with didn't get a chance to stand next to Jay-Z. We don't know this shit. But at the end of the day, you got that power. You had to sacrifice whatever you had to sacrifice. Whatever sacrifices you had to do, you did that. Now you in the power of change. Show me change. Show me change.
If this is the same Kanye, we know exactly how he got next to Jay-Z. It's the same Kanye West. This Mr. Persistent nigga, you not gonna tell me no? We know exactly how he got in front of Jay-Z.
I didn't say. I said a nigga to stand next to Jay-Z. That's what I said.
Or stand next to Jay-Z.
A lot of shit ain't had nothing to do with Jay-Z.
I ain't say
a lot of that shit.
I ain't say nothing had to do with Jay-Z. I
that's what I'm saying.
All of it had to do with Yeezy.
So what I'm okay. All that's cool. Only thing I'm saying is now show up and show up. You hear that? You hear that? You got us in tune.
I don't know what you expect him to do.
Nigga, you told us you gonna run for president. What the fuck you gonna do for president that you can't do that? I'll wait.
I don't know, but if he win,
hey,
I voted for him.
Oh shit! This is crazy.
You got one vote over here, man.
This fucking guy.
I rock with Ye.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm putting forth an argument once again for the sake of the podcast. But at the same token,
saying that, man, yo, he disclaimer king, man.
I mean, but it's the truth. I understand both sides. You feel what I'm saying? I can't say I'm still a nigga that say at the start of this podcast saying, yo, nah, nigga, it's still fuck. Like, still forget niggas. It's still, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
already done blasted all kind of F-bombs. Just let him.
But what I'm saying is, I can't start it off like that and then be like, nah, nigga, nah, nigga. I understand both sides, but at the same token, bro, you everywhere it was time for you to stand, you said, yeah, nigga, y'all just give my back. Fuck them niggas. We said fuck them niggas, and we fuck with you. But
it'd be dangerous if Kanye really wanted to like revolt niggas.
But you wanted danger. You built for that, nigga. You Kanye. You stand in front of everything.
Yo, keep getting in my face like that. That nigga Mo.
He ready, boy. He ready to swing. All right, man. All right. On a different note, man. You know, music time. You already know. It's been confirmed. How y'all feel? Diddy versus Dr. Dre. What y'all feel about that?
When is this happening?
It's been confirmed. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I still feel that it should have been Diddy versus Jamaica.
Dre get washed.
Yeah, I think
Dre getting washed.
I think
Dre getting washed.
No, he definitely ain't getting washed. I think Dre will win hip hop wise, but Diddy will win R&B wise.
Dre wins for knowing how to make beats.
He got Tupac. Diddy don't got none of that.
Yo, Diddy kind of helped build Tupac's catalog.
Man, we ain't going into all that, man. We
gotta go into all that, nigga. What you mean?
Music. Only music.
What you mean?
You don't care about all that.
I don't even know what you mean by that.
I don't either. This nigga
Diddy going at Diddy, Bad Boy beefing Diddy and Biggie. And Diddy and Biggie and Pac and Shine really boosted Bad Boy and Death Row.
Who?
Pac and Suge.
Suge. Oh.
I thought nigga said Shine.
I did. I meant to say Suge. they boosted the Bad Boy and Death Row thing. You know what I'm saying? They helped each other out.
Got the Chronic, all NWA, the whole West Side. Like iconic songs. We ain't talking about just big songs. We talking about monumental songs.
Yeah, you got a point.
Monumental song. Not just, they just smash hits. Ooh. Cool. This nigga got California Love.
And Diddy got the Benjamin.
Okay.
That still ain't California Love.
That's still not.
I know.
I'm just saying. I don't know. That's
you're right.
Okay, Dre might win because.
Yo.
Doggy style?
Yo.
He got a way bigger record.
Yo. Fellas. Before we go any further. Before we go any further.
Okay.
Fred the Godson.
Rest in peace.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Fred the Godson.
Rest in peace, Fred the Godson.
Yikes.
My condolences to his friends and fans and family. That nigga did a lot for my hometown, our hometown.
Yeah.
That nigga's done a lot for hip hop and the underground. That nigga got more bars than the majority of y'all niggas.
Oh my God.
We ain't gonna get into that. Like, we can do that all
day. That
day.
nigga's a legend, man. That nigga's a legend.
Yo, look, I was super late to I was super late to his music.
Yeah, I remember like a year or two you looking at me like, nigga, what you talking about?
Nah, I didn't. I was so late to his music, bro. And he's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that nigga, nigga.
Maybe the best metaphor nigga.
Yeah, maybe.
Of the decade.
It's definitely debatable. We can debate some people.
Yeah, him and Loaded Lux are the fucking.
Oh, man, we ain't gonna do it.
But once again, man, that nigga legacy should live. live on. We definitely gonna give it up to Fred the Godson. Rest in peace, my nigga. We
Rest in
miss
peace,
you.
Fred the Godson, man.
We love you. And
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. This shit for real, man. Shit real. Shit real. Hey yo, man. Hey yo, the crazy thing about it is, and that's why, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I might lose half my fans for this one, but if you don't like Drake, I really feel like you're a sucker. When Drake say, when you get a certain age and you experience certain shit, and Drake say shit like, I'm gonna celebrate everybody around because I don't know who we gonna lose this year. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
You know how I feel about
real,
Drake,
bro.
Yeah, we
like,
know.
You don't know. It's like it'd be like, boy, that ain't some of the realest shit, nigga. Man, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else y'all got for us, man? What else we got on the NEO podcast show? Subscribe to your boys. We out here.
Let's go back though. This dude Dre got way bigger hits than Puff Daddy.
I agree.
Way bigger. And I think it's no contest on the low. On Dre part, Dre might have to slap Puff around and let him know.
Music-wise,
we don't even know the R&B songs he did. We don't even like. I mean, I don't really know personally. I know a few.
Just Gwen Stefani. That's the only one. But even Gwen Stefani joint.
Got some joints. Dre got some like monumental.
I want to know. Hopefully, he plays some stuff we don't really know. He did.
Hey yo, can I ask you a question?
I know he did mad Tony Braxton stuff.
Oof.
What happened to the songs that came after them that are monumental songs? Like after California Love, like what songs compared to that? Like Pharrell's Happy.
Yeah, probably Happy. That's it.
Happy.
It wasn't no Puff Daddy song.
I know, but what other songs? I think Timberland got one under his belt too with
Timbo and who?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know he got a cup. Well, no, I ain't even talking.
Those songs don't come. They don't come like that.
Yeah,
those big songs like that.
Them giant smashes like that, like
they don't come.
So who had a? Okay, so if that's the case, that what's that song? That dancing song. To the right, to the right, to the right.
Man, get the fuck! You talking about that cha-cha?
This nigga.
Yo, hey yo, you said get the fuck out of here, but that shit gonna be here for the next 100 years.
Okay, non-impactful though.
That makes it that's a huge song. If this shit low key is about to get where we was grown, where we was raised with the electric slide. The cha-cha slide is the next couple of generations to come. So that's big, nigga. That's huge.
I don't think so. Only because the attention span at that time is the same as it is now.
You said what?
The attention span is not.
Nah, that cha-cha slide slap at any birthday party.
That's what I'm saying.
Any wedding.
I don't know.
You say anything. It's going there. Especially when there's a diverse crowd. Cha-cha slide coming on.
Yo, which one is the one that go it's like let me see you clap your hands.
Oh yeah. To the right. No, hold on.
That's bigger than cha-cha slide.
That's the cha-cha slide.
It might be.
Is it?
That's the cha-cha slide. What's the other one we talking about? The shuffle. That's the shuffle.
We're talking about cha-cha slide then. Cha-cha slide is the bigger one. The Cupid shuffle is not the
Cupid shuffle.
That's not the big one.
Yeah. But the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Cha-cha slide is another big one. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about
slide is cha-cha slide is that.
Yo, Cupid shuffle.
How low can you go? Can you go down low?
Do y'all think niggas is even gonna be doing that type of shit? after all of this now?
Ooh.
Yo,
We gotta get back in our party bag. We ain't
listen. Let me tell you something. Let me explain you something, young brother. Niggas ain't lose they bit of party still during the pandemic.
They had 1,000 people in Chicago. Ain't no way.
Yo, if I was stupid, I can get dressed right now. I'm talking about fly as fuck. Go get a haircut. Go get car washed. Go get a VIP somewhere. Niggas still living their best life out here, man.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But it's a price with that, though.
Yo, you say that. But niggas don't care.
What? Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
I mean, niggas don't care.
Yeah. I'm not going to be cha-cha sliding just because, I want to have fun. And, I got
no, well, since you said that, me and the kids, we have a thing that we do when we're in the house now that we quarantine. We got to work out 2 times a day. And one of our activities, my daughter came up, we was dancing, and we did the cha-cha slide, I think the day before yesterday.
I'm not talking about
cha-cha slide.
Keep it shuffle.
I ain't talking about that.
But you said who's gonna be doing this shit afterwards? Niggas
I'm
is
talking
doing
about niggas gathering together, big parties, all that. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about y'all in the house.
When you
that don't slow the momentum of no song down, no money.
Okay.
Still talking about the song?
Just a question.
Yeah, because niggas are still doing that shit now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is, if anything, niggas' songs might pop more now than they did before.
I know some are. Some definitely are, especially with this whole
verse. Glock 19 with a Draco. Boy, you better do what I said. So. Hey, YD Engine. My nigga, shout out to YD, man. I like that song. I really like this song. I like this song.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I had something else. What else I had?
Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me look at my notes. I gotta look at my
notes, nigga.
Yeah.
How was that?
Can we cancel and get Orlando Brown the fuck out of here?
Yes. No debate. Go ahead.
Cares.
like, yo, on some G shit. Remember when there was a couple episodes when I said if I had the power and I could.
Yeah.
Top 5.
What he do now?
No debate for me.
He just I just wish I could know a nigga like that. Why can't I not meet a nigga like that? Why can I not meet Orlando Brown? Why?
I don't know.
He's probably in Atlanta right now. He probably in Atlanta right now, walking around. Right now.
He probably
Orlando Brown's not walking around. This nigga's still amazing.
He's a psycho, man. He probably is walking around.
He probably is walking around.
But that nigga's a lunatic.
A Trump mask on.
Wow. That nigga just did this public thing talking to this woman, talking about he's gonna slice her neck and she stupid bitch and I'll knock you the fuck out. And this little stupid goofy bitch sitting there with her hand on her leg crying like, oh.
No one cares about Orlando Brown.
No. I know, but I just hate the fact that they.
The shade,
I mean, he got one classic that Major Payne, but he wasn't crazy then. But he got a classic under his belt. He was a little child, but as an adult, made Orlando Brown. No one cares.
What other movies was he in?
He was in, Major Payne. He was in. He was on Jamie Foxx show.
Oh yeah.
Couple times, couple seasons.
Hold on. Speaking of Jamie Foxx, there's no way you could get Eddie Murphy out of here, bro.
I said that.
Absolutely.
I said
no
that.
way,
I was watching Boomerang.
Oh my God. There's no way.
I can't get Eddie out of here. I can't.
Who's going on your list, man?
I can't. It got to be Jamie. Like, he got to go. Period.
Idaho.
Was on your list?
It was Will Smith.
It was Will Smith, Denzel.
Jamie wasn't up there. It was just Martin and
Oh yeah, it was Martin. It was Will Smith, Martin, Eddie, and Denzel.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie would have been got dipped off if Jamie was up there.
Oh yeah, he would have. That's still.
Martin could kick rocks, bro.
No, hell no.
Eddie, bro, Boomerang.
I can't get rid of Martin, man. I can't.
Martin is in Boomerang, looking like a sidekick.
I mean,
Yo, I can't get rid of Martin.
Eddie Murphy is, but
Exactly.
Eddie Murphy don't got no Martin show.
So what?
I can't. That was a big part of my childhood. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do it neither. I can pull out a Martin DVD right now.
Get out of that closet, man. Every single time.
What I should have.
Yo, he go in the closet so fast.
Where my shirt at?
Hey, yo, man.
This nigga, that's fire.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, who made that?
I can't.
That's
Martin, man.
merch, nigga.
I can't do it.
$200 for that shirt.
Can't do it, bro.
That nigga Mike gave my son a sweatshirt. And they was like, yo, get us the nephew. I got him for I was over here in Yugoslavia somewhere. Like, where were you at?
I think I was in Turkey or something.
I was like, yo, that's dope. I low key checked my son. I gave it to him. He was like, oh, cool. They just put it down. I was like, yo.
Whoa.
Didn't I just tell you that your uncle got that for out the country, nigga? He's not gonna check it out or nothing. You're not gonna see. Oh.
Yo, kids don't care, man.
You know, kids don't care nowadays, man.
Yo, nigga. When I was his age, nigga, my shit was coming from Alagrassa Boulevard. You hear me?
Hey, we've all been there. The FUBU.
Everybody who don't know that, that's the
Tommy
bar.
Hilfiger patch. The big ass Tommy Hilfiger patch.
Mm-hmm.
Been there, done that. You ain't saying nothing, player.
Yo, the metal Carl Kanai patch on the back, jump be burning out the dryer. You put the junk in the dryer, pull the pants out, them just burn your skin, bro.
Hey, yo, when they came out with that Maurice Malone,
You're like, yo, this is my father company.
Oh man.
What else was at the flea market though?
well, you know what my favorites was.
Incense.
Melon Gears, boy.
Oh my God! Stop it, yo. Let me see if we can get an endorsement deal from Mountain.
Yo, nigga, we said. Yo, me and Coach was.
Nigga, don't bring me involved with nothing.
Hey, yo, me and Brandon, nigga, had no. Yo, we used to cut our pants. So the back of the pants, the little back of the pants to cover up where the tree at, where the tree's supposed to be. Nigga, we timmed up, fresh as Josh.
Yo, the Mountain Gears.
Nigga had any old Timbs.
Mountain Gears had the buckles. They had the freaking black buckles. You had to put the shoestrings in. They make mad noise when you walk. Make mad noise.
Flea market, yeah.
Yo, what old school shoes are still relevant now, man?
Uptown. Uptowns.
Oh. Speaking of Uptowns, who made them famous? Nelly, A$AP Rocky.
Nelly.
Exactly.
Who were you arguing with when you came up with this?
Just asking. Because I was like, why do you even have this conversation?
Niggas need to stop having dumb
Why are they even bringing that up?
Nigga had a whole song called Air Force.
Hey, yo, who made the Yankee hat?
Woo. Now that's a debatable.
Nah, I don't think it's debatable, bro.
Think Jay did that, bro.
Nah. Jay didn't do it.
Too many New York.
Yeah, Jay didn't do it. Yeah.
So who did it?
Because he put it on for some reason. You know what? You know.
Yo, that nigga said he made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankees did.
This nigga said he made more billionaires than the Lotto did. He said more millionaires, but now he got a billionaire under his belt. That nigga, that's Jay's fruit right there, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Hey, yo.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a
That
business.
nigga just playing what Kanye West should be.
Huh?
Say it again.
That nigga just playing what Kanye West should be.
Who, Jay-Z?
Oh shit! He try to slide that in.
That nigga trying to Manny Precious right now.
Oh God! Leave Manny Fresh alone, man. Let that man alone. Let him live, man.
All right.
Man, let that man live, man.
That nigga funny.
I just seen the interview Scott Storch did too.
Well, afterwards, I just watched
the
that
Breakfast
too.
Club.
Yeah.
You talking about collaborative? Now, do you want to call those collaborative efforts, or he just did one part of the joint?
Hey, yo, most legendary
I don't know.
producers are their beats are collaborative. Their major beats are collaborative.
Yeah. That's what.
Every one of them, yeah.
That's why you're a producer.
We were. I was
the only one that might is Timberland.
Nah, he collab.
He definitely got people.
Beat Club is a whole sweatshop.
Bunch of people collabing.
Yeah, but that's just how it is. That came to my realization when we got signed to Warner Brothers.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So we were working under B. Cox Group. And
and he was working under Jermaine Dupri.
And he was working under Jermaine Dupri. So it was a bunch of us creating. You know what I'm saying? Then the big name, the name in front, they gotta run. The name in front gotta be in front as long as the name is big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times those producers, they hire people to keep them having ideas. So it's always a collaborative effort, yo. Ain't nobody out there doing ain't nobody out there doing it by themselves. If they doing it big like how these
and that's why they only
hey, yo, y'all talk.
You said what?
I said, and that's why there probably never be nobody as big as them because of that.
Yeah, but that system is it'll be somebody big as them eventually. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but eventually. If they still active though. Even though they're not like producing everybody's stuff and stuff like that, but they still active. You see them, they active mentors now. You know what I'm saying? So they got fruit now. You know what I'm saying? So they just putting people on and stuff like that. Bringing people to. We actually got a producer that I used to work with named Point Guard, who was signed to Timberland.
Woo-hoo.
And he know the inside of that. I don't really know the inside.
Just being in a room and just sitting back.
That's what I would have did.
I would be just like, is this really happening? I'm watching Timberland make a beat with his people and they doing their thing, and
I'll watch him for one day. The next day I'm like this. Oh, I need that wild 808. One day you getting me to be like, Timberland. Next day we gotta collab. Let's go.
Got to immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's crazy. Damn.
They all have sweatshops though. So even if he was playing the keys, right? Just imagine he was playing the keys. Crime in the River. If he played all the keys, because that's what it seemed like.
Yes.
Like he played all the keys, and Timberland did the percussion. That's 50-50. But he didn't get 50-50. Of
course not.
You get what I'm saying? But that's 50-50 right there.
I'll take it.
This nigga did all the melody. This nigga did all the drum. But Timberland's name was bigger.
Of course.
Tim like, yeah, we're gonna make sure you get what you're gonna get financially what it is. And I'm gonna make sure you're on the credits just in case we get a Grammy, you could get one too. But nigga, I did this beat, nigga.
Oh man.
That's just part of the game, man.
And that's crazy you said that too. After all this versus stuff, I like I usually do, like every couple months.
So Swiss probably doing them junks himself.
Swiss probably is. It's just
trash.
But anyway, like I said, I went back recently, like I always do every couple months, and watched the making of Justified.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Storch was in the studio with Timbo and them when they were doing Cry Me a River.
Exactly. You
They
know
said,
it.
Take me there. All that Bubba Sparks stuff they were doing. Scott Storch was right there.
Yeah, but Scott Storch got the cheat code mentors though. Your
Definitely
mentors,
do.
Dr.
Dr.
Dre
J,
and Timbaland.
Timbo, all that, like, you
Come on.
cheated, man. You cheated, dog.
I wonder how he got into. And he was wasn't he was doing he was just playing piano for Roots, right?
Yeah.
And then I wonder how that situation. I wish I knew like his story. He need a movie.
He need a what's it called? That junk on
Biopic.
Nah, that junk unsung.
Oh yeah.
They like show, little blinded together
Yeah.
situation, show his whole history. That's
Yeah.
crazy. From the Roots, which is fire. Now you got me.
Ready fire.
And then now Dr. Dre, Timbo, like who else?
Who the most valuable then? That's like Ye moving from Nike to Adidas.
I mean, yeah.
Scott Storch, man. Unfair fight, man. I'm sorry, Manny. I'm sorry, Manny Fresh.
It was unfair. It was unfair.
Unfair, bro.
Cut it out, man. He got some fire. He got some bangers, man. Cut it out. He may not got no hits, but he got some.
If you don't got no hits, what were you talking about?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that nigga, what that nigga Drake say? All hits, no misses. That's for the married folk. Yo.
That was crazy.
Jay-Z's last diss to Drake is ridiculous, bro.
What did he say?
They be on the low just.
Oh my God.
Back and forth, just
what did he say?
Competition.
He was talking. It was that verse that he was talking about how, like, if you the only one making money in your crew, you ain't really.
Right.
Remember that verse? That's disgusting, man. Disgusting. And then now one of his branches is a billionaire. Like, and Tata and all them all millionaires.
All of them niggas millionaires.
What's the name? Emily Jones always shouting Emily Jones out and like
every got out of jail came a millionaire.
Got a song, got him out.
Biggs out here with a millionaire. James, a millionaire. Cam, a millionaire. Yo, he going sick. Jimmy. Look how far the branches go.
Yo, all that nigga enemies getting money with that nigga right now.
Nation.
That nigga Nas teamed up with Jay-Z and made like $300 million in like 2 years.
Nas was investor on that ring though, that doorbell. That really did it for him.
Yeah.
So that's disgusting.
That was the disgusting bag right there. Yeah. That was like 50 vitamin water right there. That was 50 vitamin water max.
I remember that. I remember that deal.
Oof. That nigga too.
Yo, 50 is definitely that nigga. Especially, and that's another thing. That's another thing. That's what we talking about. A nigga like Jay-Z, a nigga like 50 Cent. When they talk to people, only thing they do is just give you information, to give you knowledge.
I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about control. It ain't nothing about follow me. It ain't nothing about this, that, and the third. It's all about, nigga, you kind of stupid if you don't do this and that and the third. Just that and the third. And okay, I need you to understand that you need to understand that you're stupid. And the idea is to get smart. And, and that's basically how they talk to you, my nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, it ain't the whole follow me, I got you. Nah, them niggas, them niggas say, yo.
Jay did that though.
Huh?
Jay was just moving.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what
just moving is what I think Ye is doing. Just moving. I think Jay literally was just moving, like, nigga.
Jay ain't asked for no help though.
Yeah, but Kanye asked for help but didn't get it. Where you got help from?
Black people supported Kanye West all the way up until Donald Trump. And that nigga still dropped the album and still sold the best fucking thing, like still got the
Jay-Z got help too then, if we talking about album sales and black people.
But he didn't stand on fight with me because I'm riding for y'all.
I don't
That
know.
nigga said, yo. Jay-Z did what I expect a man of his stature to do. I expect him to say, yo, this is how you handle these niggas. This is how you give back to yours. This is how you build up. This is how you make a difference. This is how you this, that, and the third. Not help me monopolize the board. See what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Where Kanye Tata at?
Nigga, we don't know him. Is he there? What you talking about? That nigga don't shout him out every album like this nigga. You think Kanye doing it by himself? You out your mind?
Nah, what I'm saying, I think, and Kanye West head is for Kanye West.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna put what's in niggas' heads.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you should. I don't know. We over it.
Yeah, we over it, man.
We off that, man. We off that,
Yeah,
man.
Kanye, man. I love you, man. No matter.
I rock with you, Yeezy. I rock with you.
These niggas
You
don't.
start yelling at me like you did. So wait, we gonna fight.
Yo, if you could want to send some Yeezys to my way, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take them.
No, don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. Hey, yo, listen, man. Listen.
Break it down, Mo. Break it down.
Nah, man.
We don't need no more breakdowns of Kanye West, man.
Mo is sick.
That nigga about to fuck up the future. 5 years from now, this shit gonna play in the office like, yeah.
You remember when you said this? We're gonna have a meeting with him, and he gonna just play that and then kick us out.
That's it.
Just kick us out. Come on, Mo, man. Stop picking up the phone, man.
What you doing, man? Turn your phone on silent. My phone on silent, my nigga.
This nigga wild rude, yo.
You about to close it out and you stepping off.
Spam this nigga in the comments.
Please get him. Get at him. But before you do that,
The Bosky.
press that subscribe button right there.
You love the subscribe button.
Press that subscribe button right there. That's all you gotta do. Press the button, get all notifications.
Yeah, bring the bell notification.
You know, the bell for notifications. Just press the button. If you clicked on it to watch it, just press the button. That's it. We appreciate you. We can't do this alone. We need y'all.
Word.
We need y'all.
What Mike said.
Yeah, what I said.
Yo, Mo, man, we don't want to keep looking at the Basquiat, man.
This nigga's stupid, man. He called him a Basquiat. Oh, man. Woo!
You got a stack of Baskis at this house, yo. Stack of them.
Oh, man.
Yo, I actually got a painting coming in the mail for real, though. That nigga, Mercury Rose.
Yeah, I saw the
portrait of my wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that's on fire.
I was like, oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
He did that himself.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Ooh, he got talent.
He's a beast, man.
He definitely a beast. That's
$1,000 a pop. Mercury Rose at Mercury Rose. $1,000 a pop.
Into that. Where you gonna hang it up at? You gonna hang it up at the fireplace?
Nah, it ain't nothing getting in the way of my TV, bro.
My TV. That's how you feel?
Nah, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'll definitely post it when I get it. It's in the mail right now.
Yes, it's coming. It's on the way.
Yeah.
Damn, Mo, what's up, man?
Fine. Yo, man, hurry up, Mo, man. We about to close out, man, because you
wilding right now.
Crazy.
Hey, man, if y'all watching this, man, and y'all got any suggestions, anything y'all want us to talk about, anything, if you want to come on the show, whatever, hit us up, anypodcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what's up, man. Let us know. We got you. We'll talk about whatever you want us to talk about. You can be on the show if you want.
You could be in the square down here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere down here you'll be in the
You'll
square.
be in the square.
Yeah, somewhere. You'll be down there somewhere.
But yeah.
Follow us.
Well, all right. So look, I'm gonna just go into my
Yeah,
positive word of the day.
Go ahead, Mo doing some bull crap.
All right, so I've been reading. All right, so I always read this book called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. And the spiritual law number 6 is the law of detachment. Right? And the law goes by giving up attachment on the outcome, you subdue your ego. Without being critical, you allow yourself to be creative, flexible, and spontaneous. Right? And this brings me to like a point in my life where I felt like I was married to what I thought I was supposed to become and what people thought I was supposed to become. And I had a breakthrough. I was like 33. I had a breakthrough, and it really was ultimately bringing me to a place where I had to detach myself from whatever I thought I was going to become. Which was a hard thing because it's always hard if you've been living a certain way, been moving a certain way, and you always thought that this was what you were going to be, right? And mine was music. Whatever. I was married to me being this. I don't even know if I didn't even know what I was married to, actually. It was music, but I never had any goals about my music and stuff like that. But I didn't know that until I had to stop everything. So when I stopped everything, I ended up being able to see my life as a blank canvas, basically. So when I detached myself from the outcome of what I thought my life was going to be, I was able to, create freely, basically. Move in different directions. I got into real estate. I got into the insurance business. I still make music. I still got some placements on commercials and stuff like that. And we started this podcast. And I feel like if I didn't detach myself from the outcome that I thought I was going to have and that people thought I was supposed to have, none of this stuff would have happened for me. But that's the everybody should read that book. It's 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. That's spiritual law number 6, the law of detachment, and it's just some great information that I think everybody should read. So yeah, that's my positive word of the day.
Right.
Word.
This guy.
What's up, man?
You back, man? You back?
He cheating on the pod, man.
Nah, man, I'm taking care of business.
But yeah, both of y'all go get that book, man. Go get it, listen to it. Read
what is it?
7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. Great book. One of them ones.
One of them ones, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Short book. I read it all the time. It's a real short book. Very, very short book.
That the last good one I read was The Way of a Superior Man. That book was incredible to me. That book just opened up it just opened up my eyes to where I was messing up. You know what I'm saying? How the problem, it showed you that the problem is you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you, as us as men, we're responsible for so much more, and we have roles. and even like the women in our life, they have roles. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes their roles are not the best, are not what we want at times, but that's why it's their role. They keep our balance. You know what I'm saying? On certain different things. So it's just a cool little book, man. It's dope. Dope.
What's the name of it?
Right.
The Way of a Superior Man. You
Yeah.
you keep falling asleep on it, nigga.
That nigga voice too laggy, man.
That nigga keep passing.
Know that nigga voice laggy, right?
Yeah, I listen to it. The stuff that nigga say, I'm a word nigga anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of niggas I don't like their voice at all, but they be spazzing.
I ain't never fell asleep on no book until that one.
Yeah.
That's the devil. Never in my life. I was trying to read that time for like 2 weeks.
That might be the one. You got it. That might be the one. You ain't get to. You ain't got chapter in life yet.
Yeah, I doubt it, but yeah, maybe.
Nah, why you doubt it though?
Because I know where I'm at in life.
Yeah, but you don't know what's to come, and everything that's to come, it takes on a different lesson, and you get a different resource. Like so, therefore.
Maybe that book. I keep trying. Maybe that book will come when I need it.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like when you need it. Like when you later, it might not be applicable for right now. You feel what I'm saying? It might be later on when you just whatever, just that and the third, and then some old random nigga be like, hey man, you ever read The Way of a Superior Man? He gonna be like, nigga, I'm about to read it. And then you be mind blown, and then
I might fall asleep again though. I might be like,
hey yo, maybe you'll realize when you fall asleep, the objective of reading that book is for you to fall asleep, so you can build off of the dream.
Ooh, this nigga right here podding.
Bars.
Yo, why it look like you got a red velvet robe on, nigga?
Yo, this shirt big as hell. That's why this is in the. Look at this stuff. This is in the house wear, man. This is so I'm not on the podcast naked.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I ain't trying to impress nobody, man. I'm cute in real life.
All right, so we're gonna go out to Fred the Godson's freestyle.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, rest in peace.
Fred the God,
Fred the Godson. We're gonna remember you, bro.
Definitely.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yo, great podcast, guys. I feel like we could have had a little bit more.
Yeah, I still gotta. Oh yeah, I got sound effects now too, guys. So I just gotta figure out where we gonna put them, place them in the spots and stuff like that. I don't know. You'll hear a little bit of them, but they're random, so don't judge me.
Yo, mommy, I'm sorry for the profanity, babe. I'm sorry. Brandon told me to do it. He told me in order for us to go to the next level that I gotta be disrespectful. I'm sorry.
Nobody told you that but yourself, man. Nobody told you.
Yo, Ma, I got the video. I got it on video.
Yeah, show us both.
All right, man. We out of here, man.
And he said Andrew's super take a part better than yours.
We out of here, man. Your podcast, man.
This is
crazy, man.
Peace, y'all.